the Wyatt family story should end. So you're gonna get some behind the scenes stuff, but it's okay. It always goes wrong. And it starts by the week on SmackDown. So, I'll show you what I mean.
The mysterious...
And it starts when Uncle Howdy comes out and puts a microphone to his mouth, and he's going to say something, and they're going to think they're going to hear Uncle Howdy. And then the American Nightmare comes out. Howdy takes off his stuff, and they're ready to go to work. Here comes Cody in a suit, the new undisputed champion. After beating Logan Paul at King and Queen of the Ring, he is ready. No, he didn't beat Logan Paul. Yeah. He was expecting to come out here and face Logan Paul. But Cody has found otherwise.
From Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the undisputed WWE Universal
When Uncle Howdy's waiting.
The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Tensions
Cody,
riding
please?
high. Plans
Well,
on
why
getting
does this
things
always
set up on
happen?
the ring. I can't wait.
Uncle Howdy gets out,
Tagging this outside. This could be good.
and Uncle Howdy runs over to Cody
And things breaking
and
down
lays
before the match
Cody
even
out.
starts. At a certain point, you have to be ready for something like
Slides
this.
in
If
the
you're
ring.
caught sleeping,
And
you
Cody
deal with the
says, okay,
consequences. The
okay,
referee
alright.
issuing a warning
And then a
here.
ref gets in the
I'd
ring
love to see
because
this
the
match.
ref thinks the match is
Ref
about to
doesn't
start.
call it off. Well, I actually agree with you, Saxton.
There we go.
Superstars finally entered the ring, and we are officially underway. The ref intervenes before that illegal weapon can get
Cody
put to
says,
use.
Howdy, what are you doing back in WWE? I mean, really, man, it's quite the entrance. Weird to see you here, man. Been hacking SmackDown and all that, and Uncle Howdy is tired of it. He's tired of the new bullcrap. He's tired of it. So he starts warming up. The ref rings a bell, and Cody says, "This is not a match. Why would you ring the bell?"
He's outside the ring now.
Hope he's got a plan.
But little did they know, the ref was forced to start a match. All because of someone backstage that went to Charles Robinson, and there is no video proof. Injured Charles Robinson. Charles Robinson actually broke an arm over it. Cody grabs his title and leaves. And Uncle Howdy, we all know as Bo Dallas, grabs a mic and says, Cody, you're facing Logan at King and Queen of the Ring? Well, that's a shame. I think your dad would be ashamed of you too, for facing such a loser. And Cody stops. And Uncle Howdy says, I had Alexa Bliss get me a match for no reason. That is not going to happen. Bo Dallas is still Uncle Howdy. Takes out Cody. Boom, boom. And now Cody turns blows back. He says, if this is a match, it's going to have to end on camera. It's going to end on me. See, you want the title, and you can taste it. I'll see you on Monday Night Raw.
Loves to play
Cody
mind
picks
games
up
with
the
his opponents.
undisputed title.
He is the American Nightmare after all. If you're up against Cody, the key is not to
Then,
right in front of the referee. That'll be a blatant disqualification.
Uncle Howdy's backstage, and he's caught saying something that's very weird. And then we figure out what he said. But there's only sound proof. There is no video proof because he took out the camera. He says, I did not have Alexa Bliss go send a referee out there for Cody to make it end on a DQ. This week on Raw, I want my title match. I'm going to get my title match. He's furious and he says, but this time, I don't want any countouts. So Cody, accept my street fight. And make sure that you come very prepared. Cody accepts the challenge. He accepts the challenge very. And Uncle Howdy is back in WWE. And he's here to get revenge. But not only is Uncle Howdy back, not only did Uncle Howdy return, but he lied about Alexa Bliss. He says, it wasn't Alexa. I thought I had you all. Ha! And I did. I have someone that has turned dark forces. And someone that is absolutely ready. Someone that is more than ready to become darker and darker. He just had to leave what he started. And Uncle Howdy says, Cody, I don't want a title match. Uncle Howdy doesn't need a title. You can, because when I beat you, I'll have to fight Logan, and I'm not having that. So do not put the title on the line. Just
American Nightmare.
the match
Cody
on the
Rhodes
line.
looking to continue his dominance in WWE. Competing at his highest level,
Cody accepts the challenge, and then we see on Monday Night Raw just what goes down. It's a non-title match against the American Nightmare. Cody's ready. But now, we're going to see who made Charles Robinson suffer to get Uncle Howdy a match. The music hits. You see the fireflies.
From some
You see Uncle Howdy.
place, some twisted nightmare has come Uncle
And then we see
Howdy.
none other
This unknowable
than the
dark
one and only
entity
Chad Gable
makes your
behind
skin
him.
crawl just looking at him.
Chad has gone mad. He's left Academy. He beat them. And now, after them being on the injury reserved, Uncle Howdy made it clear he wanted non-title, no disqualification. And Cody says, wow, quite the Raw main event. And they start to square, and then it happens. Cody with a hit. Boom, boom, boom. Chopped from Uncle Howdy. But Cody's gonna slap the taste out of Uncle Howdy's mouth. And Uncle Howdy is quick to get to the middle rope and hit Cody right in the head and knock him down. That's all Uncle Howdy needed before going to the top rope for Cody to run at him. And Uncle Howdy to land it. Knocks Cody down, and Uncle Howdy says, well, this is how I play games. But we all know it's Bo Dallas. So why is he still going as Uncle Howdy? Well, he still needs to be darker than ever.
Oh, just grinding the edge of the chair into their body.
No disqualification match, non-title match. But Uncle Howdy's going to do anything in his power to beat Cody.
Get off your high horse, Cole. And no disqualification match.
Oh. Cody knocks him down. Then Howdy gets up. Bang, knocks Cody down. Cody gets up immediately. Knocks Uncle Howdy down. This is quite the Raw main event. And Cody says, you want me? Come and get me. So now Uncle Howdy picks up the chair and he's walking towards Cody. But Cody leaps off the rope. Leaps off the ropes with a crossbody. Cody with the cover. 1, 2. No, a kick out by Uncle Howdy. And it took Uncle Howdy so long to kick out. And Uncle Howdy says, you know what, Cody? Since it's a non-title match, I'm just going to leave you here. My good old pal, Chad Gable. And Cody says, then we got quite the way to kick it off. And Cody is beating on Chad Gable. Because Chad Gable tweeted at him and said, there's no way Cody's going to keep having title matches. He's going to be like Roman and only fight on pay-per-views. And Cody's had enough of Chad Gable. Cody's turning dark, but this is all a part of Uncle Howdy's plan. Uncle Howdy doesn't want a title. Uncle Howdy doesn't want to injure Cody. He wants to turn Cody to his darkest potential. And Cody's had enough. Cody's scraping the stuff off of him. Boom! Knocks down Gable. And now, hops onto the table, and boom! Knocks down Gable. He's trying to turn Cody to his darkest potential in the world. And he is absolutely dominating Gable. Gable has no room to stand, has nowhere to go. And Cody hit him with steel steps. Well, Cody gets back in the ring, and Uncle Howdy says, I knew you had it in you. Bang, and knocks Cody down. Cody gets up and he starts screaming. Oh! Knocks him down. And Chad Gable had got a baseball bat for Uncle Howdy. But I think Cody knows exactly what to use it for. Cody grabs the baseball bat. And Cody's running to the outside. And he smokes Chad Gable with it. He's beating on Gable. He's absolutely decimating Gable. Gable has now joined alliances with Uncle Howdy, and Uncle Howdy says, stop, stop, stop. Uncle Howdy grabs a mic and says, Cody, you know I'm Bo Dallas. The whole world knows who I am. And Chad Gable has left Alpha Academy to join Dark Forces with me. Now, Cody, I'm not saying you have to. And Cody yells at Uncle Howdy and says, shut up! And knocks him off the apron. And he decimates Chad Gable, the newest member of the newest tag team partner of Uncle Howdy. And Cody is screaming. He's screaming. And he's beating on him. And finally, Cody has enough. And he yells on the top of his lungs. And he calls for Gable to get up. He calls for Gable. And he hits a crossroads onto the baseball bat to Gable. Gable's bleeding hard. But then there's Cody, who knocks down Uncle Howdy. And Uncle Howdy gets up. And Uncle Howdy tries running from Cody, so he gets in the ring. But then Cody gets in the ring. Uncle Howdy goes for a punch. No, missed. Cody dives under, punches him. Cody lands a crossroads. And that is it. Cody beats Uncle Howdy. But Cody is twisted. Cody is mad. Cody is writhing. He is furious. And he's not had enough. He grabs a steel chair. He goes to the outside. He finds Gable. And he's still beating on Gable. Then, medics show up for Gable. Gable's injured, just like the Alpha Academy. And then, Cody turns to Uncle Howdy, hits him once. Cody grabs a mic and says, well, I think we all know whose Judgment Day is coming. And with that note, Cody walks off and says, Gable, I'll see you sometime soon. Cody has turned dark. But then we hear the Judgment Day complaining, and they are complaining bad about how annoying Chad Gable is getting, about how he wants a World Heavyweight title shot and an Intercontinental title spot. And Damian Priest issues a challenge. But before then, we hear something on the CCTV cameras. What do you want, Howdy? Damian Priest is furious, and Howdy walks in the Judgment Day's room and says, It's Bo Dallas. We all know. Oh, I'm sorry, I still dress like him. I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. I'm gonna keep using Uncle Howdy to remember who I really am. And they're like, that makes no sense. And Judgment Day is tired of it, and Judgment Day says, well, we need a new member, and we need one quick. And Carlito is the first, but they say no to Carlito. They need someone who is twisted. And Cody Rhodes thinks he'd never do it, but then, well, we're just going to have to wait until this week of SmackDown. And this week of SmackDown is one for the ages. Cody Rhodes is ready. But Uncle Howdy doesn't show up to SmackDown. But there's one person who shows up to talk with Cody. Cody's ready to have his promo tonight. And finally, to kick off SmackDown, Cody's going to start the show with a promo. Cody gets in the ring and he grabs a mic and says, Hey, Uncle Howdy, I didn't see you backstage, but... Then, Damian Priest's music hits. And Cody Rhodes just shakes his head. Cody Rhodes is furious about this. But... little does Cody know, it's for the greater good. Damian Priest has a match next. He's tagging with Dominic against the Creed brothers. But Damian Priest says, Cody. He has a mic from the cameraman. He goes, don't shut off the music yet. Let me make my entrance, and then I'll make it clear why I'm here.
We're all wondering right now, Michael. We got a match going on. His music is playing.
Look out from behind!
There he is.
And how are you supposed to prepare for something like this? Got to keep your head on a swivel at all times, Cole. And now this match is officially begun.
Cody, just pretend the ref isn't here, guys.
I think you're right, Saxton, and I love
Cody. First of all, let me just say something to the WWE Universe. All rise for El Campeón. And they do. But they're booing. And Damian says, well, Cody, you know the reason I'm here. This past Monday on Raw, we fought Uncle Howdy. And we saw the darkest side of you of all time. And Cody says, yeah, what do you want? And Damian says, well, you said you knew when his Judgment Day would come. And you know what? I have a feeling that you think you know that. And Cody gets ready, and Cody says, no. Cody keeps the mic in hand. He comes outside, and he says, Damian, I know you're here to jump me, but I don't feel like ruining my suit. This is a white suit, and I don't want it to become red by the end of the night. So I'm going to take this chair, and I'm going to have this chair in this hand and the mic in the other. But let's go ahead and have our conversation now. So, what do you want to talk about? And Damian says, well,
take a look at the talent that makes up the A show.
You know, that Jay's not going to do anything. I beat him at Backlash. You know that Sammy's not going to help you. Seth is out, and Randy Orton is out for blood against the Bloodline. You have nobody.
I've ever seen.
And I'm not going to lie, Howdy is very annoying, and he's trying to join the Judgment Day, but there's only one person that I want to join the Judgment Day.
Folks, this match is yet to get underway at all.
Maybe change the channel, though.
Oh, you're going to get a talking to after this one.
You seeing this right now, Cole? I'm doing an act of service.
And here's the thing, Cody. You don't have to say anything yet, but please don't interrupt me. We want you to join Judgment Day. And Cody seems a little hesitant, and he goes, wow, that's quite the offer. And he goes, but I know they sent Charles out here. Charles, they sent you out here because they don't want this to get out of hand. So I suggest you stay out of my way.
Oh, no, this could be really bad.
Damien says, wow. They send, out of all people, they send Charles. And he goes, you know what, Cody? I'm not asking you to respond right now, but I'm just asking for you to at least think about it, okay? Just at least think about it.
This one is headed outside, guys.
And Damian Priest walks off. And Cody drops the chair and says, Damian, wait. You want my answer? You're gonna get my answer, okay? You're gonna get my answer. But first, go on and have your match with Dominic against the Creed brothers. And Damian says, well, all right. It's quite the offer, but you think about that now. You really think about that. So now, it's time for the first match of the night. And that match is none other than a tag match on SmackDown. Damian Priest and Dominic Mysterio. And the Creed brothers are ready. Or so we think. Because although the Creed brothers are now on the main roster, do they have the power to take down Judgment Day? It's time for Judgment Day to come out. We see Dom and Damian make their entrance. But now, can the Creed brothers do this? Because here's what's going on. This is a #1 contenders match. We know that Finn and JD McDonough are the #1 contenders for the World Tag Team Championships. But Damian and Dom want to be the #1 contenders for the WWE Tag Team Championships.
The Creeds, pure athletes and superior.
Uh-oh, no!
And now, they attack the Creed brothers before the match. Damian goes after Brutus, and it's brutal. Because Brutus was talking about how he needs a singles title, but he also wants a tag title. And now Damian is calling for him to come in. Let's go! No one can defeat us! And then, it's not long. Then Brutus says, you got yourself a deal. You want it? You can come on and get it.
Dirty Dom, certainly not a favorite here.
Brutus takes off his stuff and says, let's get this match underway, shall we? And takes Damian. But Damian is ready more than ever. Dom is beating on Julius on the outside. It is just Damian versus Brutus at this point. Damian already has Brutus bleeding. He says, you know what? Dom, why don't we punish him? And Dom is ready, and Dom says, of course, why wouldn't we? Bang! And takes down Brutus. And now Dom goes over to Julius and knocks him off the apron. And Brutus is bleeding. Brutus is weakened. And then Dom is ready. Dom launches off, bang! And knocks Brutus to the ground. Brutus is helpless. Brutus is absolutely helpless. Bang! Damian Priest is the leader of the Judgment Day. And he wants Cody in. Cody's nowhere to be found. But, who knows? You never know what happened backstage. Did Cody say yes? Will Cody say yes? Turns the attention to Julius, and he jumps off the apron and hits Julius. Brutus goes over. And Brutus says, hey. How about you like this, Damian? And knocks Damian off the ropes. But now, Dom has had enough. Dom gets in the ring, and he hits Brutus. Brutus gets up immediately and knocks him down. Dom gets up.
And get yourself some breathing room. No good reason to stay in this right now.
He says, let's go right now. And Dom says, all right, let's go right now. And Dom is going for 3 amigos. And Brutus is completely helpless.
Dominic for a third. There it is. 3 amigos.
He hits 3 amigos, and he has enough. He tags in Damian, and Damian is ready to go to work. But so is Dom, and Dom has had enough. Dom goes to fight, but Brutus kicks out somehow. Bro! Dominic stunned on the apron, but bang! Damian's landing. Damian's had enough. Now, Damian is going, bang! Slams him down. And Damian says, you know what? You brought this on yourself, Creed Brothers. We will be #1 contenders. Bang! Bang! Then Dom gets ready, and Dom is charging a finisher up. And Dom hits a sunset flip. And now Damian is in the ring, and Damian hits a razor's edge. It's over for the Creed Brothers, and the Judgment Day are #1 contenders.
Here are your winners, Damian Priest and Dominic Mysterio, the Judgment Day.
And that's just the way it's going to be. But then it's time for the week on Raw, where we are going to get our answer if Cody joins Judgment Day or not. But Damian has to defend his title tonight. Yes, Damian is going to defend his title against Brutus Creed. And Cody's coming out for his promo. And he said, well, you all want my answer. And I said I'd give it to you on Monday. And then Damian's hits again. And Cody's been having these anger issues lately. And yet again, we see none other than a referee come out to split up the situation. And Cody says, I'm not a referee. No, I'm not here to fight. I'm here to give you my answer. Is Cody Rhodes going to join the Judgment Day?
This isn't going to be pretty.
The Judgment Day have the World Heavyweight Championship right now. What if they had the Undisputed one too? What if Cody Rhodes turned heel? And I'm telling you right now, Bo Dallas, aka the Uncle Howdy, whatever he wants to call himself, hasn't been showing up for a week.
Might just create a few more of those.
And now, I blame him. He's turned me, and you know what? You know why Damien and Dom attacked him? Not because that was Damien's orders, but I told Damien to attack him before the match. I told Damien and Dom, attack him before the match, bloody him up, and hold nothing back. And they didn't. Dom hit a sunset flip onto the outside even,
I'd rather be stuck in traffic.
onto Julius Creed. And you know what? Damien hit the razor's edge on Brutus, and now they're number one
They forgot
contenders.
about us, guys. You may be Saxton. I think I'm pretty unforgettable.
So now it comes down to me answering the question, will Cody Rhodes join the Judgment Day? Well, Damien, go ahead and grab yourself a mic, because I have your answer. And Damien gets a mic, and Damien says, well, what's it going to be? Are you in or out of the Judgment Day? And Cody says, well, I think I got an answer you're probably not going to like.
This is the best way to do it. What is this, competitive ignoring?
I join the Judgment Day. And the crowd absolutely pops. And Damien says, no, Cody, that's an answer I like. He says, I wasn't talking about you not liking it. That's an answer the crowd doesn't like. And Cody leaves the ring. He says, and he starts to walk off. And Damien says, Cody, don't leave yet. You remember, I am still El Campeon. I am still the leader of the Judgment Day, right? And Cody says, oh yeah, of course. But now the Judgment Day have the Undisputed Championship and the World Heavyweight Championship. And these two, they walk out together. And Cody says, oh, by the way, you and Dom, number one contenders? Nice. You guys fight them at King of the Ring. Finn and JD, they can fight the Miz and R-Truth. I'm going to keep my eye on the prize and fight Logan Paul. So Cody joins Judgment Day. And I'm telling you what, I don't even know how to put it. The crowd is absolutely shocked. But that's where it ends. Follow for more. Part 2 will be out soon.